Hi all, Terhi Koskinen here. I'm playing today with February 2018 hip kits and focusing on the color kit from February. As you see, there's one oxide ink, one stencil, Delusions Mists, which is like fuchsia pink, and also this lovely paint from Dina Wackley. I think it's gorgeous and I really want to use it together with the exclusive cut file from HipKit Club. This way you can use it as a stencil, but then you should have like really soft table or some cloth behind the paper to make sure the color goes through all these holes. But I have just a usual table behind the cut file and behind the paper, so it's really hard and it just leaves some random yellow areas for the white cardstock, but I don't mind. I really just want to color up this cut file because you can use it just like that on the background or cut it to smaller pieces or anything you want. Now the white cardstock here on the background needs something more because it's kind of boring just having some yellow areas here and there, and I decided to continue with the oxide inks. First, my idea was to take off some of the color with the sponge and mix it together with water and splash something on the background, but no. Then I decided to do some really old traditional inking with the sponge, and starting with this oxide ink we had in February kit, and then I'm going to continue the one with I think it was in December or in November color kit, I'm not sure, but it's always fun to kind of get a bigger collection of inks or anything when you order the color kits. And these are really vibrant inks, I think. I don't need to add much more and you can actually color the whole area with that. I'm going to stay in the middle of the page to make sure that there's one area with lots of color which I can cover with photograph, because now it, as you see, it looked really bad. So I just wanted to stay in the middle and that's it. But now, as the oxide inks are reacting with water, I decided to use pure water and kind of use this cut file as a stencil. I really love this cut file, but I'm not a fan of the egg shape because I'm not doing a Easter layout right now, so I'm using it this way, just kind of painting through it, and it leaves a little I'd say it would be like a stenciled area, but something like that, and mixing it with sponge it will be fantastic. And I think I will continue it by splashing some water on top to make sure that the color will spread around the page, and that makes it even more fun. I'm going to use this like in the upper corner and in the lower corner to make the fun looking background for my page. I'm also going to use the yellow page in some point. Right now I'm thinking, should I use that cut file, but no, maybe some more yellow. Well, the yellow was all dry at this point, even though I added some water on top, so I had to figure out what to do. And just by looking at that, it would be kind of boring, so I decided to take the stencil we had in February color kit and ink some leaves and those nice flourishes, or I'm not sure is that the right word, but anyway, some patterns on the background, and then still continue with that. You can actually use it just like that, it would be wonderful. But I decided to do another layer with the stencil, and this would be a gorgeous textured layer. This is just a regular texture paste, and again I'm going to use only the areas around the middle, because I don't want to cover all the page with mixed media. I want something to rest eyes on, like the white spaces. But here you can see some peaks, how it looks, and I think this looks fantastic. I can't wait to see it, how it goes with the photograph. But that's not the layout I'm going to continue to the end today. I'm doing this background, and like I said, I splashed some water here and there, and that way the oxide ink will spread out. But I also want to do a third one because I'm so in the mood for crafting. So again, I'm going to take my texture paste and the stencil, and this time start with that one. You may find me kind of funny to do lots of backgrounds, but I think it's wonderful. You can practice all the techniques and then pick up the one you love the most. And sometimes even, well, like here, I'm using the same products, same colors, but still I'm having all different backgrounds. Like the yellow one was really messy, and well, it was really bright too, but there was lots of going on. And now that I'm not using anything color on the background yet, the layout looks already much more calmer and more harmony, and yeah. And also the second one I did with all the green from the cut file, it's also quite fun, and the oxide inks look like watercolor when you splash on top of them. This turquoise color is from the oxide inks. I mixed the turquoise one and the cracked pistachio. Sorry about my funny English, but anyway, I mixed them up and had this quite fun color. I'm adding the color on top of the areas I had the stencil work. And now I'm going to use the egg cut file, at least parts of that. I'm cutting some flowers off, and I'm going to use them on my paper layers. I think this is kind of fun way to do, because in other well, in the second layout you can actually see the pattern on the background, but with this one you don't see anything like this on the background, but still it goes so well together with this layout. Right when I recorded that this video, I decided to do another layout because I was so in the mood for crafting, and you will see how the second background turned out into the layout in a couple of weeks in my own YouTube channel. You can find it with my name or from my blog or something. I will add the address to the end of this video to my blog, and you will find to my YouTube channel from there. And of course I will post it to HipKit Club blog, so welcome to there, and you will see how the layout turned out. I used only the February main kit for that one, so well, for the background I used the color kit, but anyway, so the products are a bit different. At this point I thought I would use quite big pieces of this cut file straight on top of the background, but then No, I need to do something else. And the else turned out to be that I want to use the pieces between my paper layers, which is kind of fun to do. I used my silhouette again. I had one of the, I think it was January cut files that I find these fun leaves, and I cut some of these using this paper from February main kit. It's from Pick Me Up collection from Paige Evans, Pink Paisley, and I think it's quite nice. It goes so well together with all the greens and turquoises from the color kit. And as I have those leaves, I decided to have something more of the same color to the layout, and that's why I'm doing this small paper slices, because I have an idea that I want to kind of make some kind of small stripes to the upper corner and also to the lower right corner. You can see now the photograph there too, and I have strong idea of having it to the upper right corner of the page, and then do a small cluster with the title or some other phrases or word stickers or something like that to the lower left corner. It's a kind of natural thing to do it with like that, because if you see the photograph, well, of course you see it, you can see that I'm writing to the like I'm going to the left side of the page. So if I set this photograph to the left side of this scrapbook layout, it would look like I'm writing over the page. So that's why I'm leaving lots of room to the left side of this photograph. But well, that's in my head, but I always think like that when I'm doing layouts with moving pictures, if I may say it like that. But now I'm thinking that I want to add a small piece of the cut file right behind the photograph, and then some paper layers, but I'm not going really wild with the paper layers because it's already like really busy layout, even though there's really harmony colors I'm using, but just a couple of layers and then lots of these cut file pieces here and there behind the layers and behind the photograph, and these leaves are going to do it more natural looking. Right now you can see those Pink Fresh Studio frames on the left upper corner of the screen, and once I was doing this layout I thought all the time that I'm going to use those frames somehow, because they are looking so good, and the turquoise one says that happiness, and well, writing is a happy thing for me, so I thought that I will definitely use that, but in the end it didn't end up to this layout at all. But that happens, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to do another layout with similar kind of color scheme that I'm going to use the lovely frame. Like I said, I'm going to do a small cluster to the other corner, and I'm going to repeat the stripes as there is on the upper right corner, but also I'm going to repeat the cut file there in the lower corner, and the leaves of course, and then in the February kit was the most lovely beautiful day word sticker, layeret sticker from Great Paper, and I absolutely adore it, so I wanted to add it there. It's a blue and like a bit brown colored, but it still goes so well together with this. And it's the title, I think, but I want to add some text too next to the photograph. And I picked up this lovely sticker from Pink Fresh Studio. As said, these products are all from February kits, so if you had them, you can repeat me. To embellish the layout, I decided to add some puffy stickers. These are also from Pink Fresh Studio. Again, I'm going with the green and turquoise flowers because they are fitting so well to this layout. I'm just adding a couple to here and there, not that much. Some leaves too, but I really want to leave the rest of this layout to have nothing more, because it would be too much, way too much. But I'm just using these most attractive stickers here and there, and then I'm going to finish the page with flicking some mists on top of everything. That's something I do really often, and I really like it because it kind of combines everything together on the layout. So while I was talking about combining everything on the layout, I also thought that if I add something like really matte things like the thread and the cut file, I want something glossy too, and these small hearts, these are also from Pink Fresh Studio, will do the difference, because these are really shiny, these are really like fresh. Well, everything here is fresh, but anyway, these are really gorgeous, and I think the small hearts here and there will do the difference. But now I'm covering the picture with a baby wipe to make sure that my horse isn't green or white or cold in a minute, and I'm flicking some mists all over. I'm using this shiny gold mist for the same reason that I added the hearts, because I want to have something different. I don't want to have everything like matte, I want some shimmering things here and there. And also I picked up this white mist because I want to have some fresh dots for the darkest areas, for the dark leaves and for the dark green stripes in the upper and the lower corner. But that's it, kind of easy thing to do. You can continue decorating the page with adding some wall enamel dots, or like something like diamonds, well, anything. But I thought this was enough for this layout. I hope you are enjoyed for this layout, and I hope you are inspired by it, and I especially hope that you are subscribing YouTube channel, this Hip Kit Club YouTube channel and mine, because you will find lots and lots of weekly new videos here, lots of inspiration and everything. Thanks for watching, and bye!